Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to run TikTok ads to get followers fast for the TikTok Shop affiliate program in 2025. So this video is going to be particularly useful for individuals who are looking to get started with TikTok Shop affiliates because maybe you've seen how much other people are making. For my case, I started a brand new TikTok account and I was able to get it approved for the TikTok Shop affiliate program by running TikTok ads in order to get followers. Now, I'll be showing you the exact steps that I did, and so if you want to follow along with me, you can use the link down below in the description in order to follow along with me. Now, let's go and hop into the homepage of TikTok Ads Manager. And so this is what it looks like. So what you need to do first is just click on Get Started Anywhere and actually create your TikTok's Ad Manager account. So you can even scroll down and enter your email and password. But what that's going to look like is that you're going to reach a page that looks like this, where you need to enter your business name, industry, country, currency, time zone. Try to fill out everything to the best of your ability. If you don't have a business name yet, then just put your name, or if you know you're going to start a business, then put that future business's name. But when I started, I just put my name for now. And then afterwards, just click on the agreement and then click on continue. Now, once you're logged onto TikTok Ads Manager, this is what it looks like. We need to create our first ad. So what we'll do is that we'll click on create ad, and then next, we need to choose an advertising objective. So click on Show All and then click on Community Interaction. So notice how for community interaction, one of the objectives is to get more people to follow your TikTok account, which is what we want. Go ahead and scroll down, and then for campaign name, I usually name my campaign names based on what my video is about. So I've created ads for wall slat panels, I've created ads for potatoes, I've created ads for golf balls. Just to kind of give you a general idea, before we actually create our TikTok ad, I do recommend that you have at least 2 videos that we're going to run ads towards. So the 2 videos that I usually related to the same object. So for this campaign name, we're just going to put potato. And then for the campaign budget optimization, you want to make sure that this is toggled on. So go ahead and toggle it on. And then what this is going to do is that's automatically going to optimize your budget allocation. So what this means is that if you have multiple ads running, it's going to give more budget towards the better performing ad. And this is going to be based off of conversions, which I'll explain to you later on in this video. But for campaign budget optimization, I usually set this around $80 US. You can set it to whichever you want. Now, whatever daily budget that you use, it doesn't mean that you're guaranteed to spend $80 US, okay? That's the maximum that it's going to spend. But if you keep a close eye on your ads, which was what I recommend that you do, it doesn't mean that you're going to spend $80 US, okay? So you could even see on this prompt where you'll spend up to $100 US on some days and less on others, but on average, you'll spend around $80 US. So if you want to set it to be lower, you can set it to lower, and you can see that the range ends up changing. So next, you're going to click on continue. Now on this page here, you're going to give your ad group a name. And so I usually give it like numbers like 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, and 6. Recall earlier how I recommended that you have at least 2 posts ready to run ads towards. So for the ad group name, I literally name it whatever those ad posts are, and it's usually just numbers just to give it a name. But if we go ahead and scroll down, you're going to keep everything the same: location, age, gender, languages. All this is usually the same just because we're looking for followers. But if you scroll down, what I'll change is the start time. And so today is January 4th, 2025. I'll usually change it to midnight of the next day. So I'll change this to January 5th at midnight and then click on OK. And then click on OK. And then just make sure that the optimization goal is set to follow and then click on continue. Now on this page here, you're going to see this identity box where you need to click on post authorized by account. And then I've already connected my TikTok account, so you might need to connect your TikTok account, but you shouldn't have to, because all you need to do next is click on authorize TikTok post. And then here is where you're going to enter your TikTok post code and preview the post. So I'll hop into my phone right now and show you how to get that TikTok post code. So what you'll do is that you'll hop onto your TikTok account, and if you haven't already, now would be the good time to actually go ahead and post your 2 TikTok videos that we're going to run ads towards. But we're going to go ahead and find the post that we want to run ads towards. And so we'll just take a random video that I've posted. And then once you select the post, you want to click on the 3 dots on the right hand side. And then on the bottom row, you want to scroll all the way to the right to where it says Ad Settings. So click on Ad Settings, and then afterwards, you're going to see this prompt called Ad Authorization. So toggle that on. And then from here, you need to select the available period. I usually set mine to 365 days and then click on authorize. So once you've already authorized it, you want to scroll down to where it says video code and then click on generate. And then you'll see that the video code is pending. In order to have it complete, just click on save at the bottom hand side. And then you'll see that the video code is now ready. Click on manage and then click on copy code. So now once the code has been copied, you're just going to copy and paste it onto your desktop or laptop here. So we'll just use this ad code here and then click on search. And then you'll see that your post should appear as a preview and then click on confirm. So now that you've added the post code, if you click on single video down over here, and then click on TikTok post, you'll see all the different posts that you've added via ad codes. So just find the post that you just added and then check mark it and then click on continue. And then you'll see that post appear on the right hand side here. So now you're going to scroll down and then just make sure that this box here is ticked, where by checking this box, you can confirm that you have the right to use the music in this ad video for commercial purposes, and then click on publish all. So now we have our ad running. You're just going to do the same for the second video that I recommend that you run ads towards. But let's go ahead and hop onto an existing ad campaign, which I just successfully launched. Now let's go ahead and hop onto an existing campaign and let me show you the results and what to look out for when it comes to actually running TikTok ads. So your campaign might look like this, where it says it's under review. And this is normal, especially when it comes to brand new TikTok ads manager accounts. So it might take anywhere from like 2 to 6 hours for it to review, just because they're going to review your ads manager account and then they're going to review your actual ad. So once your ad is running though, click on your ad campaign and then it's going to take you to the ad groups tab. So recall earlier how I said that I recommend that you run 2 versions of an ad, which means 2 different videos. For each of those ads, I copy it 3 times each, totaling 6 different ad groups. So to kind of reiterate, I have 2 ads, which are 2 different videos, and then I copy them 3 times each so that I get 6 different ad groups. So to demonstrate, these first 3 ads are the same exact video, and then these 3 ads that you see over here are also the same exact video. In order to copy an ad, you just need to click on the copy button and then it'll actually duplicate the ad. Now, as far as things to look out for, if you scroll to the right, you'll see this column here that says CPM. And what this is that it's the average amount that you're spending per 1,000 impressions. So you'll see that for this ad over here, I'm spending $63 per 1,000 impressions. And then on this ad over here, I'm spending only $6 per 1,000 impressions. So that is a huge marginal difference. And so that's why I recommend that you keep a close eye on your ads. As a recommended guideline, I recommend that you try to get your CPM to be less than $6. Or if you want to base it off of cost per results, which is this tab over here. Let me go ahead and turn off my face cam. Cost per results, you'll see that I'm paying 8 cents per follower. And then these ones I'm paying 11 cents. And then this one here, I'm paying 44 cents. So right off the bat, I should be thinking about, I should probably turn this ad off over here just because it's not performing the best. So the way to do that is that you just toggle it on and off by clicking on this button over here. So you can toggle each ad by here. So right now it's on and then right now it's off. So try to get your cost per result to 6 cents or less per follower, or your CPM to less than $6 per 1,000 impressions. But you'll see that my results, I've been able to get 562 followers on this ad over here with 8 cents per follow versus 40 follows for 44 cents. You would definitely turn off this ad over here. Now, as far as video lengths and things about the video that I've been able to run successful campaigns on, my videos usually range anywhere from like about 6 to 12 seconds. And at the end of my video, there usually is a call to action that says follow for part 2, or follow to see what happens, or follow to see what happens to the golf ball. And that usually helps drive conversion. So make sure that you have a clear CTA at the end of your video where you are actually telling people to follow your account. Now with that though, 6 to 12 seconds with a CTA, that's how I've been able to achieve 5,000 followers on a brand new account. But let me know if you guys have any questions though. And again, if you want to follow along with me, there's a link down below in the description which you can follow along with while I go through this video again and maybe rewatch it. But thanks so much for watching, everyone. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.